Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on the Wednesday video. I appreciate you being here today. It is currently Wednesday, January. Today is the 13th. Yes. I had talked on Sunday about, a couple weeks ago I had mentioned in church the idea of what do we think about? What are the things that we think on? Are we consuming a lot of aggressively partisan things, or things that are negative, or things that are nihilistic, or are we thinking on good things? And that's nice conceptually. I just wanted to follow up on that with the question, and not rhetorical, but the actual question. What are you thinking about? What are you spending your time with? And most specifically, what are you reading? This is January, so people typically make New Year's resolutions. I've heard people make less of them this year just because getting through it is the most common resolution that I hear from people. But I often hear people say, I want to read more. So if your goal is to read more, and for many of us, that's just a good goal in general, New Year's Eve and New Year's resolutions notwithstanding, I'd like to know what you're reading. What are you striving to read? What are you actually reading? I would love to hear in the comments on the YouTube video and in the comments on the Facebook post that will accompany this. What are you reading? I have 4 books here that I'm going to show as to books that I am going to get through in the next few months, or I hope to get through the next few months. We'll see what happens, with all my abundant free time, right? I have 2 kind of like Christian living books and 2 not Christian living books, I guess. The first one is Star Trek Picard. The show Star Trek Picard has a companion book called Last Best Hope. I would like to read that. I started it a while back. Aaron got me this Captain Picard bookmark for my birthday. So I'm going to finish this book. I am not that far into it, so I need to finish this book. So I'm going to do that one. And I'm going to read this book I got for Christmas last year, and I haven't read it yet. Someone Who Will Love You in All Your Damaged Glory by Raphael Bob Waxberg. So I'm looking forward to that one as well. I'm also going to read Inspired by Rachel Held Evans. I'm looking forward to finally getting into that one. And then this one, which I'm so excited, and I can't believe I haven't read it yet. The Idolatry of God, Breaking Our Addiction to Certainty and Satisfaction by Peter Rollins. So those are my 4. I would like to get through these books in the next few months. So if you're looking for a book recommendation from me, I would recommend Rachel Held Evans' first book. I should have brought it down here with me. Her book is called Searching for Sunday. I cannot recommend that book highly enough. It is a beautiful, beautiful book, and I recommend it to all of you. So Searching for Sunday, and the author is Rachel Held Evans. She wrote 2 books and then tragically passed away very suddenly. But if her first book is any indication, this promises to be wonderful. Anyway, yeah, so those are my 4 books. What are you reading? What are you spending your time with? What things are you thinking on? What is occupying your mind when the news of the world isn't dominating our every thought and feeling and action? I would love to hear what things that you're thinking about that would potentially be better than any of the alternatives we highlighted a couple weeks ago in church. Please let me know. I'm curious to know. Thank you so much for being here, and have a great night.